It's time for the post-game report on AUEagles.com. We're with head coach Marsha Harper. Coach, tight game into the end there. 3-1's the final, but really it was 1-1 for most of that contest. It's a good Bucknell team.
Yep.
What were the takeaways for you?
Yeah, we had a long conversation after the game with our team, really themselves with themselves. We told them it's a blessing to play the two top teams historically in the conference, right? We take a lot away from both of those games. We just have to finish. We're a team that creates opportunities, and we have to be more clinical in finishing those opportunities when they do come. But if we're not creating them, then that's not our game of soccer. So we're going to take away from this and just kind of unleash shots and everything else, crosses everything else as we move forward. Defensively,
it felt like the back line oftentimes were in the right spot. They were clearing balls, and Addison, some spectacular work as a keeper today.
She definitely kept us in it early. You know, the first half, we were riding the wave there. Bucknell was sitting numbers forward, and I think they got, I'm not sure, I haven't necessarily looked at the stats, but they got most of their shots off in the first half, and she definitely kept us in it. The back line, man, they decided to step up today. You know, we talked about being first to every ball, and they made a point to be first to every ball, and we're talking to the rest about positioning and those sorts of things because they're getting after it, and if you're going out for balls, that's all I can ask them to do.
Layla Stewart's had a great stretch. She was unbelievable on that long road trip today. Good defense against her. I'm just curious about your thoughts on her play this year and then what they did to her today.
Yeah, it's a, blessing and a curse. They say heavy is the head, what that wears the crown, right? She's a very dynamic player. I think other teams have picked up on that, and I told her now, like, it's an excellent opportunity for you to learn because you're going to be, man marked if not double teamed. So she has to find moments to be able to do a counter movement and create her space with her own movement, or us as a team, we need to realize that and then attack the space where she is not. So she's done a great job. Continue to have her keep her head up, and know that it's going to be hard the rest of the way. So we've got to find an opportunity for her to get on the ball, continue to get on the ball and be dangerous.
And finally, Coach, before we let you go, you mentioned it earlier, two really tough teams to start the conference schedule in Army and then Bucknell today. It gets a little easier with 2 out of 3 at home coming up. That's nice. What are the takeaways from these two games?
Yeah, this is a Patriot League. Everybody is fast, physical, and has some have a different style of play, but at the end of the day, the team that comes with their mindset on being first to the ball and disciplined, offensively and then defensively, making sure they have their shape, is going to win. I think that's a big reason why all of us, myself included, joined the Patriot League, is because on any given day, anybody can win. And these two top teams historically have shown that, they're the best at that, and so we have taken notes absolutely, and we'll be moving forward.
Coach Marsha Harper. Coach, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.